Hey guys, it's me. I was gonna do you a house tour.
You got it?
Wait, Daddy, I already have a drink. I already have a drink.
Take a drink.
But guys, yeah, I just wanna read in your comments.
How's it going, guys? I am Mattias, and welcome to Reading Your Comments. Today, I'm reading all your awkward stories involving you and your parents. Before we begin, I wanted to say the question of the day for a future episode is, what's an awkward story with you and your best friend? Now, remember to stay to the very end to hear my most awkward story with my parents. A few years ago, I was walking into a room and I heard my parents talking about whether or not to tell me I was adopted. To this day, I don't know if my parents saw me, and so I never talked about it. What? So you know you're adopted, but they don't know that you know that you're adopted. I was 15 and I had to get pads at the grocery store with my dad. I was too embarrassed to be around him in the feminine aisle, and so I went a few aisles over. In a few minutes, my dad yelled out my name, asking what brands of pads I used. Me and my friend had a bet that the person who can parkour up to the house roof wins and be their personal slave. My parents overheard that and thought our parkour was something else and started lecturing me about love or something. And when I finally told them what parkour really was, they decided to lecture me on how I should be more girly. Oh, boo. Be yourself, man. If you like parkouring, parkour. I was talking with my friends one time and I showed them my new watch. I said, "This watch is so sick." Then my dad walked in saying, "What's sick? Are you sick?" Because watches can't be sick. I will never say that word again in that context. Some years ago, when my father asked me what I wanted to have when I grew up, I said that I wanted an iguana, but I spoke so fast they understood, when I grow up, I want to take marijuana. My mother read my diary, and that had some very personal stuff. Then she made me talk about everything in the diary. Ooh. I remember watching PewDiePie, and as I was watching, my mom walked in behind me and asked what I wanted for dinner. I had to pause, and it was full zoomed on his crotch, and my mom just looked really done. Oh, pubes. I asked what puberty was. So my parents and I were watching a movie and a sex scene came on, and I was playing on my iPad and beat a level that took forever. It was at the start of it when I finished and I yelled, "Yes!" The sex scene comes on, you're like, "Yeah!" I was like 6 years old and I saw my parents making out. After my mom came in the kitchen, which is where I was, I kissed my mom, and being the curious 6-year-old, I tried to make out with my mom. So yeah, that happened. Oh, so done. Can't even. When you watch a movie with your parents and there's an unexpected sex scene. I was watching a movie with my mom and they showed nudes. I pretended I was asleep so I was not embarrassed. I had to call my parents because I was stuck in a baby swing at the age of 12, and that's not the worst part. They couldn't get me out, so our friends called the fire department to get me out. This was 2 years ago. Oh, Liam. Long story short, I walked in on my parents' room while they were doing it. I experienced the talk in less than a minute. Sad life. I was watching a Shane Dawson video with my parents in the room, and we all know how that goes. My mom is pretty chill and laughed it off, but my dad ended up putting parental lock on everything I own. I feel Amish. My most awkward moment was finding my parents' photos of them doing adult stuff. I am now traumatized. I had a birthday party recently, and my mom was talking about how I was being born. Not when, not where, just how. Once me and my mom went for a walk. Suddenly, I saw a really hot guy. My mother looked at this guy, then at me, and then back again.